how are you? It's Travis in here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Hardcore Warrior.
Hello.
Today, we are in Winter Spring, guys. We will be heading back, though, to Fellwood. Just want to repair some gear here before we go. Let's sell a few things. I think that should be enough right there. There we go. Need a little bit of space. Got a lot of food to eat. And I will take a flight back to Fellwood. And we are going to turn in the quest, A Strange One. And I hope you guys are doing well today. I am doing good. Checked out the Mist of Pandaria launch.
Where would you like to fly to?
And man, it was pretty rough for the first 40 minutes.
For the Horde.
Lot of DCs. Like I think I got DC'd at least like 5 to 10 times. And then there was just a lot of glitches. I think we even missed some quests. They like auto turned in some quests so we could just get off of this flying ship, this warship on the Horde side. But it's settled down a bit. There's clearly a lot of people that are going to be playing Mist of Pandaria, especially on Faralina. It's loaded with people. I'm starting to wonder if they just did not have enough layers to, you know, accommodate the amount of people that were playing. But I decided to take a break after a few quests, just so the early group could get ahead of me, and then I don't have to worry about it anymore. It's just a smooth run, you know? I tend to do that with most expansions. But Cataclysm was a much smoother launch. Like, it was so smooth. It was great. Cataclysm. Same with TBC. Very smooth launch. Wrath of the Lich King was alright. Not bad. Maybe like 1 DC. And then Vanilla, there was only 1 layer, right? They were experimenting, trying to, you know, hashtag no changes as much as they could. And they tried to have only 1 layer, so if you got in, you got in. If you didn't, you didn't. You're in a queue to play. So, if you were able to get in, it was alright. You know, no DCs, but if you weren't able to get in, then yeah, you're stuck in a queue for 6 to 8 hours. And that went on for months until they decided to bring layering into the game. But it looks like, yeah, it's going to be a popular expansion for... Well, the first 3 months is really popular, right? People come back, they want to check it out. You know, they're sort of like... I call them tourists. They're just coming in just to check it out, level up a character for a couple months, maybe got a 3-month subscription, play the game for 3 months, and then they're out, play another game. That's how I used to play the game, to be honest. I play like 3 to 6 months, maybe do like a raid, and then stop and come back a year later when a new expansion comes out. But now they got me locked in. Vanilla was a good move. They got me. They really reeled me in with the release of Vanilla Classic 2019. Imagine falling off there. That'd be such a bad way to die. All right, so here we are, guys. We're back. I wonder if there's a songflower here. We can actually corrupt it, so we can't...
Ah, adventurer, I see that there is hope yet. Are you here to assist me?
Can't get a buff from it.
Some may say that I am exceptionally cruel. But truly, it is only a strong desire
Pick up
to see the
wild
Horde
cards.
gain an advantage against the Alliance in any way possible. My newest interest is a moon well at the ruins of Constellus, south of here, tended by the Jade of Fire Satyrs. The moon well,
The Jade of
once
Fire
a symbol of renewal
Satyrs.
for the insufferable night elves, is now corrupted and used to bring forth more satyrs. I have an idea, adventurer, and I'd like a sample of the water for my little feline friend here.
Winter Spring lies just beyond Timbermaw, northeast of Felwood. Have you been there? I have heard that the area is laden with creatures called Wildkin. These beasts have been known to guard secrets of the Night Elves. We must figure out what may be hidden in Winter Spring. I have heard the Ragged Owl Beasts can be found just south of the road, and that there are others called Raging Owl Beasts that may be found in the center of Winter Spring. Clear them out and gain access to the land.
That's what I play as in Mr. Pandaria. I play as a Raging Owl Beast. Great class. One of my favorites. Star-Lord chickens. By far the weirdest class, I think, in any MMO. It's a pretty weird class. Boomkin? A giant chicken that that controls the moon and the sky and the sun and the moon to do damage. Rains down, stars. It's kind of crazy. Wild class. So what we're going to do today is we're going to try to do this Felpaw Ravager, the Strength of Corruption quest. Maybe we'll do the Deadwood as well. We're just working our way through here, and then we'll probably leave Bellwood once we're done. And we may head down to... it's probably a decent time to head down to Ungoro. Just have to watch out. Also, the gates of AQ40 opened. Blizzard made a little mistake and opened the gates a wee bit early and freaked people out. So I think they are opened. I'm not too sure if they're opened on Doomhowl, the hardcore server, but they are opened on Nightslayer, where I play on the mage. So people are doing AQ40, AQ20. Phase 5 has begun. Big week for the classic WoW team. They had to release Phase 5. And also Mr. Pandaria Classic. Quite the week. So we gotta slay these grizzlies. We're hitting pretty damn hard. I wonder if there's a Songflower. Maybe. Get ourselves a little food buff. Why not? We have like 9 tender wolf meat here, so quite a bit of food for the food buffs. Yeah, we got a ways to go on this character. And I got, flag carriers back. We got two Mr. Pandaria playthroughs going. Just wanted to get the Horde and the Alliance side. Thought that would be kind of interesting, just checking out the Horde and the Alliance side for both for that expansion. So we'll be playing Mr. Pandaria for a bit. Funny thing is by the time I level from 55 to 60, I could potentially be finished on both of... Well, I could be both level 90 probably on the monk and flag carrier druid. It's crazy how long it takes to level a character in vanilla. It's actually pretty wild. We got close to, say, 1 million XP to go. Around there, I'd say pretty close to 1 million. Maybe a little bit more than 1 million. And there was a video of the flame gore death from last episode where these a whole bunch of level 60s died. There's a video of a DPS whose threat was just under the tanks, and then the tank got wing buffeted, which is pretty common on flame gore. His threat dropped, and the other tank tried to get threat back, but it went to the DPS, and then he shadow flamed all the DPS, and people got wrecked, lost their characters. So that's how it happened. I assumed it was going to be like that. That's probably the most common way to die. In vanilla in general, it's like one of the most common way to die. You just pull threat, or there's a boss where you have to be not only under the threat of the tank, but you have to be under the threat of another tank. Which is kind of, annoying, because you just want to Zug, right? You, as a DPS. You just want to press your button to do as much damage as you can. Cave over there. A lot of moss flayers in that cave. We may go in. We do need to actually collect the blood amber from them for a quest. Not too sure where we turn this in. I think it might be Tanaris. The Timber Maw hold. Yeah, Feralus. We actually have to go to Feralus to turn this in. Look at all of them out here. Hopefully we can just slay the ones outside. Could be a pain dealing with all these moss flayers. They have entangling roots, so try to run away. They can stop you from doing that. Get you ensnared. Looks like the blood amber drop rate's not too bad. Thundrusk hit level 60. Congrats to Thundrusk. And supposedly now there's people boosting self-found characters. They've seen that. I don't know if this is true. Sounds kind of weird, though. Like, what's the point of having your characters self-found if you're going to boost them? Yeah, somebody's saying grats. Let's all say grats as well. Oh, Thundusk is actually in the guild. Nice. That's cool. There he is. Level 60. Big mage in Undercity. Now he's a legend. That's a huge... big self-found mage right there. It's badass. Quite the journey. For sure. I wonder what all the levels are in here. We're one of the higher levels at the moment that are online. This guy's 59. I wonder if he'll hit it today in Stranglethorn Vale, this road. A badass guild self-found. I'm happy I found it. It's just called SF. It's full self-found players. If you're playing self-found, you're looking for other self-found people to do dungeons with. Like, I don't know if it really matters, but if you're looking for other players that are playing self-found, you know, they got a guild for it. Yeah, I need 5 levels on the druid and 5 levels on the warrior. Just realized that in Mr. Pandaria. We're tearing these moss flayers up. Are we brave enough to venture into the cave? Yes, we are. They're a little higher level, though, in here. 53. This guy's a moss flayer shredder. Or a warpwood shredder. I don't think we fought a shredder yet. Shouldn't get too confident because, you know, we got Songflower. It's helping out quite a bit. Looks like we ate all of our mushrooms. Guess we'll go back to fish. ZG buffs dropping. That's huge. Clearing ZG, getting a car's head, and then, you know, keep dropping the buff. That'd be badass to do on this character. Yeah, these shredders are pretty tough. Gotta watch out going deep into this cave. Shredders shred. So they sunder armor us, which is not very good as a melee DPS, because it pretty much gets rid of our armor, does a lot of damage. Looks like we're not the only ones in here, so gotta watch out for mobs spawning on top of us. Could be a little bit dangerous. Yeah. How deep do I gotta go, guys? Maybe we go out, we leave and go kill some bears. This is like, can't fight those two. There's a patrol right there. Could wait and see what the patrol's doing, or maybe there's somebody behind us. Maybe something spawned. No. Wonder who went in here. just a flare. Should be okay. Bring him up top. We let him entangling roots us. Take some damage from that too. Does nature damage every 3 seconds. I'm not too sure how much, but just doing a little bit. Could probably handle 2, maybe. If it's 2 shredders, probably not, though. They would sunder us very quickly. It's a moss flare, it's double shredder. They would just sunder the crap out of us. See how they put like a mithril deposit behind them too? Just so you're like, I don't know, should I try it? Maybe we'll leave. That's probably our best bet, is just to get out of here. But yeah, 2 shredders could kill us. They can get a lot of sunder stacks up. Pretty much make us almost naked. We only need 6 more amber. Can go hunt some bears down. Come back and slay the next set of flares. Minutes on our well fed. Like all the buffs are dropping right now. I wish I was an ogre mark. It's cool that people are, you know, killing Onyxia. Still a lot of guilds raiding. I think the server is pretty active. Somebody was saying that it's close now, the ratio between Alliance and Horde. A lot of people switching to Alliance because of the Frontier Guild. See if we can find a songflower. There's one over here, but that's where the Alliance camp is. I don't know if we'll go there. Need 3 more of these bears. Ourselves a food buff. Looks like most of them are up in the south. We're on layer 3, so this somebody uncorrupted this sunflower. So it's open now, the one down at the Blood Venom Falls. So it would be nice to have that buff when we're fighting Deadwood if we decide to. Maybe we'll just save it for later. We're done with the bears. Let's get the rest of this blood. I think we need 5 more. Shit up here, though. Alright, so it looks like a decent amount spawned. I should be able to get 5 without having to go too deep into the cave. We do have a quest to take down Albeast as well. It sucks. Good. Got entangled right at the end there. This guy's a shredder. Wonder how that person's doing that went a little deeper into that cave. Unless they're doing fine. We didn't see any deaths. Maybe they just hearthed out. Some people just go in there to get like some ore. Right, if you're a miner, you can go in there and get some mithril. I think there's probably some more ore down there other than just mithril. Another shredder. We're hitting this guy hard. Got 3 minutes left. Songflower. Let's make sure we kick the entangling roots here. Didn't cast it. We got a ghost mushroom. We can eat. Can we eat those? No. Not too sure if we could do the satyr quest. Like we probably could. It's just I wonder if we can see the stealth satyrs there. I'm debating on just flying down to Feralus after this. I wonder where our Hearth is. Hearth's in Orgrimmar. Couldn't go to Orgrimmar, actually. Do you have to turn this in? Oh, cleansing Fellwood we completed. Is that what that is? No, the Blood Amber quest is for that. And then the Feralus one, we have to actually find the Fellpaw Ravagers. Oh, the wolves here, okay. Guess we'll fight them. And then we can go down here. We'll get Cleansing Fellwood. And then I'll hurt the Orgrimmar. And then we'll try to get a little bit of XP before we start taking down these higher level quests. Probably go down Goro for a bit. Could also go to the Plaguelands. Like Western Plaguelands is sort of opening up for us, kind of. It's a lot of easy, like 50, 45 quests here, but I'm not too sure if we'll do those. A few quests over here in the Burning Steppes as well. So there's a lot of quests we can travel to and do just to be safe. Try to get us to like 56. Once we had like 57, 58, we can kind of just do any quest. Almost. We're pretty safe at that level. But you have to watch out. You can't get cocky. People usually get anxious in the last 2 levels. I almost died on my rogue, my Night Elf rogue in the Western Plaguelands. I was doing the Cauldron quest, where you have to get a sample of the cauldrons, and you can easily pull a lot of stuff there, but I had vanished and I was safe. A lot of near-death, near-death experiences happen from these 5 levels, because you are going to zones where you could easily die. Ungirl Crater with the Devil Sword, the T-Rex dinosaurs here. If we pull one of those, we're pretty much dead, unless we can somehow run away. I actually did pull one on my rogue, but I had vanish, so I was able to vanish and get away. Right? So we have to get a little bit lucky. Hopefully we don't run into any devil swords when we're down there. We have to be careful about a few quests. I think the Western Plaguelands are pretty dangerous, especially in Anderhall and also the farms. Like, the farms seem like they're okay, but you can easily pull like a bunch of zombies and just get wrecked. I think the Cauldron quest is actually kind of dangerous. There's like usually a bunch of zombies just hovering around that cauldron. Even if you are level 59, there's a chance to pull a few of them. Yeah, see, this level 56 shaman died in Ungoro Crater. Died to King Mosh. I think that's a gorilla. No, that's a T-Rex. Is it King Mosh? Who's King Mosh? King Mosh. Yeah, King Mosh is a Devilsaur. Died to a Devilsaur. Level 56. See, I'm already talking about it. Like, I know, guys. I've been there. You think you're fine, and then next thing you know, you're not fine. So I don't want to go to Ungoro, but like, you kind of want to go. There is an add-on you can get, though, and it does help with it. I don't really consider it cheating, but you can get an alert add-on, so when an NPC like the Devilsaur gets close to you, it alerts you. So, you can wake up a bit and like look around. Not aggro. That guy had no chance against King Mosh. He couldn't fight his way out of that. And if he can't get away, like, I assume he has target dummy and all that. With, totems that slow. He also has Ghost Wolf. Like, we don't have stuff like that. I don't think my fear even works against King Mosh. Like, if I try to AoE fear, maybe Piercing Owl can work and I can slow him by 50%, but maybe that doesn't work either. What I mean by fear is intimidating shit. Pretty sure that wouldn't work either. Then you have to also, while you're running away, there's like the whole place is patrolling dinosaurs, just walking around. So you have to make sure you're not running into any patrolling dinosaurs while you're running away from the Devilsaur. So we'll see. Could easily die in these next 5 levels. That's why Winter Spring's pretty good. They don't really... Winter Spring's actually a pretty good place to level. It's not too bad. Depends where you are. But in the northern parts of Winter Spring... Not the north, but just this part here. Not too bad. There's Yetis and the Winterfall Furbolgs. Down here is terrible. It's all like elite demons. So you don't want to mess with that. Go down there. Looks like we're missing out on Songflower buff. Sometimes one over here. I wonder if we would die if we went over there. We probably would. I'm not gonna go. It's a night elf camp. Probably not allowed to go there. Thing is, the Songflower is kind of a way. Like I get that Songflower all the time on my mage. It's sort of away from the hut there, from the Lion's camp. So there's a dwarf paladin there. Probably got Songflower from it, maybe. If it was there, he would have got it. So I'm not even gonna check. I doubt he would just run by it. But yeah, Winter Spring's pretty safe. Felwood's pretty good. Silithus isn't that bad. If the thing is, you have to get to a certain level for it. It's actually, all the quests are pretty damn high up. But I think during like phase 5, when the gates are open, like there's a lot of like giant, like Anubis-looking creatures like running around. So it's a little bit different during the gate opening. So you have to be kind of careful. But the northern Silithus isn't too bad, like up here. It's okay. Down here is kind of dangerous. What other zones do we have? I think that's... Yeah, that's about it. There's Searing Gorge. Yeah, not much else. Searing Gorge, Western Plaguelands, Eastern Plaguelands, Felwood, Winter Spring, Silithus, and Mungoro Crater. That's really it, I think. That's where we have that's our choice. Or we could actually go down to Blasted Lands is another one. A few quests there. And then there's a few dungeons we can do. We can kind of do LBRS, DM East. That'd be kind of an interesting one. Blackrock Depths. It's all level 60s though. Everybody wants to be level 60 in there. So we're just trying to get 60 at the moment. Well, we've been trying to get 60 the whole time, but if we want to start doing dungeons again, we'll probably wait till 60. Could do Maradon, but maybe a Princess Theragus run, but... I don't know, better off just out here questing, I think. Alright, so here's the Deadwood. This Night Elf Hunter's dealing with them. Let's just fight one, we'll see how it goes. I don't know if we'll do the whole quest. Maybe we could. many wolves we need? Like a few? Shamans, there's shamans we have to fight as well. They heal. We have an infected wound, which increases our physical damage taken by 12. We got that from the wolves. Doing pretty fine here, actually. Say they're like level 55 here. I guess they can be level 55. Oh, there's a shaman right there. Couldn't even see him. I think he had that lightning surrounding him. Probably get another creep up after this. Maybe I should have saved my kick for the heal. Oh man, these are gonna hurt. Chain lightning. Get a couple of those. 2 chain lightnings to the head. You're probably the end of our character. Can't pull that back, that's for sure. I think we'll just come back to this. We'll head back down this way. I think we're actually done the wolf quest. We are, nice. Yeah, we'll just make our way back down. How are we doing on the... Got 15 tender wolf meat, that's good. It's a lot of food for us there. Try to find a songflower on the way back. I want to go down here quick and take a little screenshot. Played our way over there. That's what makes me wonder, you know, like is the traveling even worth it? Yeah, we could just stay in Felwood. for the whole Felwood and Winter Spring, just hang out here. Just stack Songflower. Get a bunch of food. Tender wolf meat. This place is the best place to level, man. And you just kill mobs, man. It saves you all that, you know, travel time. You know, flying from from one place to another, it takes up quite a bit of time. When you could just be, you know, farming like this. Like, how much do these quests give you, right? They give you, like, I don't know, 5, 6K? 6K XP? Spooky. The spooky cave. Misty night. Died to falling mage in 1,000 needles. Wonder how that happened. I wonder if rogues are able to do that in hardcore. There's a little dirty trick like Alliance rogues can do. Where I wonder where he died. If he died where I think he did. No, he didn't die at Freewind Post. He actually died up there. Fell at Dark Cloud Pinnacle. How do you die as a mage, though, man? You got Blink. Guess Blink was down, maybe. You know, while you're falling, you can just blink and then you know, take fall damage, right? Another way is Ice Block. Well, Ice Block will actually freeze you in the air. Like, if you are falling, you Ice Block too early, you'll just Ice Block in the air. And then fall. But Ice Block could buy you time, right? Like if your blink is down, you can Ice Block. That'll give you 8 seconds, and then maybe by the time it comes off, you have blink back up. And you can blink to save your life. So if you are falling and you have Ice Block, you want Ice Block to save your life. You want to use it when you're just about to hit the ground. Yeah, I like Felwood. Felwood's a badass zone. This is the zone to be in. You just slay Furbolgs till 60. That's what you do. Songflower buff, Furbolgs to 60. That's how you do it. If we did, that would guarantee 60 for us, guys. But we'll travel a bit. But like honestly, if I wanted to do this, I would just kill Furbolgs till 60. Wolves, Furbolgs, get a bunch of tender wolf meat. Pretty safe way to get 60. But we'll see how much XP we get from turning in Cleansing Felwood. It's a level 55 quest. This one's down. That's too bad. No Songflower there. We'd have to wait 15 minutes to get it. And when you have Songflower up, like you guys noticed, we were critting like crazy. Like every, overpower was a crit. Like we were quite a few Mortal Strikes for critting. When you're critting like that on a warrior with a two-hander, you're hitting pretty hard. And you're leveling fast, kind of fast. But yeah, you see like what we're doing here, this travel time, we could have gotten, I don't know, 2,000 XP, 3,000 XP. Just, just killing stuff, not traveling. To turn in a quest, right? Sometimes a Songflower here, I don't see it though. The one back at Blood Venom, we have to wait until... We have to wait until it's like 17 minutes unless we want to layer hop to layer 2. But that's the real way of leveling in WoW. Like even mages don't do quests. They just AoE farm. You just kill mobs. That's what the World of Warcraft's all about. South Park was right. You just kill boars to 60, man. That's how you level in Classic. Cartman was a genius. And you had to be to take down, the one who has no life. Like that, they wanted to take him down. They needed a good strategy to level up. That is sort of like a boss for people who level, the person who griefing people who grief you on rogues. That was a pretty common thing back then. I think it's not as popular now. The rogue griefer. Because there just isn't as many like young kids playing. When there was like a younger, more like 16 years, 15-year-olds, they loved ganking people on roads.
These once beautiful woods suffer under a terrible curse. Corrupting forces twist the life here into shadows of their
now we can get salves.
If you are not an agent of this corruption, then perhaps you can aid me in reclaiming Felwood. This blood amber will be used to find a means of defeating the corruption present in Felwood.
We got 5,000
You've
XP.
proven to me that you're willing
Say
to do
6K
whatever it
XP.
takes for the Cenarian Circle. I trust you now, friend. It might seem odd that killing the Addons proved yourself to me, but the end of saving countless sentient beings must justify the means we take. You and I can now focus on the preservation of life through the salves I can make. Adventurer,
Yeah.
the time has come to cleanse Felwood.
So now that you can cleanse Felwood, you can get these, this quest here. Salve via mining, salve via hunting, so we can do both. So if we mine here, possession of a Cenarian beacon allows to see a corrupted soul shard on those tainted beasts that are put down for the greater good. I grind up shards into a usable reagent that can be used, that goes into making Cenarian plant salve. We will use the salve to turn the corrupted plants into healthy ones again. In exchange for these shards, I will give you some Cenarian plant salves I've already prepared. So did she give us the... I need a Cenarian beacon. Here's a beacon for you, Travisine. You must keep it in your possession if you are to find the corrupted items we need. So we can uncorrupt. So now that we have this, we can slay mobs out here, and then if there's a corrupted songflower, we can, and we have 2 salves, we can uncorrupt the songflower, and then we can start getting the buff from it. That's how all of these songflowers that are up here, they were at one time, you know, corrupted, and then somebody came and brought 2 salves and uncorrupted them, so people can get the buff. Pretty cool. They just don't have that in other versions of WoW. You know what I mean? Like, you go to the world, you do a little quest. Now, like, everybody can get a buff from what you've done. I like world buffs, man. I think they're cool. It's not really a part of the game in the other versions of WoW. So yeah, no songflower here on this layer 3. Alright, so we'll hearth out of here, guys. We do have a quest to turn in, I believe, in Felwood, so we'll probably head down there and turn that in. I don't know if we have any more quests there, but maybe we'll go to Ungirl Crater since we're down there, right? Say hi to the Devil Source for a bit. Kind of dumb going there. I might get the add-on to make sure I don't...
Blood and thunder.
Don't get, you know, crept up on. You just have to know their patrols and take it kind of serious. If you do see them, mark them. The marker. Next episode, we'll probably do a little bit of cooking. Maybe a little bit of mining as well. Yeah, we'll probably do a little bit of mining, cooking, and then go down to Feralus, turn in the quest, and then we'll make our way to Ungirl Crater. And we'll do a few quests there, like Alien Ecology. It's kind of a creepy quest to do. Bring 8 dinosaur bones, roll the bones. That's rare as hell to get done. Well, there's a lot of them. There's Larian and Mugen. That's Mario and Luigi quest. Not a bad one. Shizzle's Flyer's pretty good. A lot of dino quests we can do down there. So we'll do that, guys. We'll do a little bit of profession stuff. We'll make our way down to Ungirl. Hopefully we live, don't get killed by a devil sore. Probably going to stay away from the ape cave, which is just over here. We won't be going there. Really, the only way we die is if we run into a devil sore and we can't get away. But yeah, guys, that is going to be the end of today's episode. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.